Hello and welcome to the Data Explorer's daily video update. Today, global media moguls are congregated over in Barcelona for this year's Morgan Stanley TMT event. So no doubt there's an upbeat atmosphere over at the event today, not only because of the glorious sunshine, but also the sector has been recovering quite well, recording record gains over the past year. So today we're going to be focusing in on the TV and broadcasting industry, where key players have been seeing share prices rally, and quite a few stocks seeing share prices hit 52-week highs over the past month or so. So quite a bullish outlook. However, companies are still treading with caution as the outlook for 2011 still seems quite uncertain. So today the first stock we're going to have a look at is CJR.B. Yesterday they reported that their renewed offer from News Corp may be dragged out into the middle of next year. So we had a look at the investor sentiment in terms of securities lending in this stock. In terms of short selling, a bit of clouded data here down to dividend arbitrage. So we're not able to get a true indication of what the short interest is. Dividend arbitrage usually takes place 30 days prior to and post a dividend. However, what we did have a look at is the lendable quantity, which is our proxy for institutional ownership. This is currently standing at a 52-week high of about 285 million shares. Next, we had a look at ITV. ITV, bullish outlook here. They reported a 16% growth in advertisement revenue over the third quarter. However, they do expect growth to reduce slightly over the last quarter, and they do say that significant challenges still lie ahead for them. Short interest in the stock has been ticking upwards over the past month or so, up from about 1.6% to now 2.5%. Lendable quantity, again institutional ownership, is currently at 1.1 million shares, just off the 52-week high, which was recorded back in October. Télévision Francaise, one of the largest television broadcasters of France, has reported strong third quarter earnings. Short interest, again here, rising upwards since September, up from 4% to 5.6%. Interestingly, we had a look at utilization at 40% at the moment. This means that 40% of the lendable supply is currently out on loan, which is double the sector average. So definitely a stock to look at over here. We then went over to see what the long side of the market was doing, and funds who lend are still holding quite steady in their holdings, and institutional ownership at about 22 million shares. Finally, let's have a look at Sky Deutschland. Sky Deutschland has been dogged by poor financial performance over the past couple of years or so. However, third quarter earnings reported a narrowing loss, so a bit of an upbeat outlook here. So looking at short interest, not sure if the short sellers saw this coming, but they covered their positions quite sharply back in September, and short interest fell from about 7% down to 2%. Since then, it's been holding relatively steady. We're currently seeing levels still at about 2%. Lendable quantity, we've seen a slight uptick here. Institutional ownership up by about 10 million shares since September, from 38 million up to 48 million shares. So to read this report and for other news, please go to www.dataexplorers.com/news. Thank you for listening and have a great day.